Alright, going directly should skip over all the nasty stuff in that area. Hey, what's up? By critics? Yeah, we've declared war. I know that. I'll check out your channel. If you got cool stuff that I'm interested in, I might. Scout fleets are doing their thing. Yeah, I haven't really seen any activity out of these unbidden. Task Force Cinco. Oh yeah, you're the other scout fleets. Looks like nothing's really happened out here. Alright, yeah. Well, I mean, if there's interesting stuff there, then I'm happy to sub, but it just depends. Fleet upgraded. Oh, okay, yeah, the science fleet got upgraded. Let's have them come down here. I guess we'll have them just start surveying out here. And then we will see what happens. Subspace signal. We're picking up a strong subspace signal washing over the galaxy. It's a point of origin and appears to be the contacts approaching from intergalactic space. Establish a visual feed. Oh, they did show up. Translation software failure. Not going to try and read that because that's impossible. Transmission lost. So, there they are. Alright, pause for a second. We might want to try and negotiate a white peace, honestly, to not like really deal with this. It's gonna be a little while. But yeah, we should definitely take care of the Praetorian Scourge over here. We have received word that several outlying systems among the Galactic Rim have been overrun by some sort of invasion force. This appears to have been the source of all subspace echoes we detected approaching our galaxy. What we are encountering now is only the vanguard. The main body of contacts has yet to arrive. Reports so far have been confused, but the ships used by the invaders appear to be organic in nature and do not respond to hails. Our entire galaxy may be facing an invasion of unprecedented scope. Alright. So they showed up. I think we're going to divert our fleet. We're not going to worry about this war. After a few years, it should more or less peter out. We should come down here and do whatever we can pretty much to prevent these guys from showing up. It looks like they're fairly small fleets, so we should be able to take care of it pretty quickly. But, we can't let them get a foothold because then they're going to be a real problem. Like the Unbidden over here and just kind of stick around. Yeah, they still got a couple 100,000 hanging out over there. System not connected to a sector. Excuse me? What happened? Erithus and if Soyun. Those are the ones that I just conquered, right? I don't know. Let's look for Soyun. You're here. You're connected to your sector. Why is it saying that they're not? I don't know. Maybe I need to give them a better bridge. There we go. That's fine. Couple systems so I don't have to look at that annoying thing. We can do energy weapons damage, shield damage, planet sensor range, energy weapons attack speed. I think we'll probably just do damage. Go ahead and work on that a little bit. And where is our main task force? It's still up here. Okay. Go ahead and continue that. $113K, huh? Looks like you are going to Marid. Let's go ahead and jump out. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see where you're going. Choar. Okay. Trying to, at least. Yeah, 113K. I mean, it's a big fleet. Oh, crap. Well, apparently OBS is disconnecting for a minute there. I just gave away one of my core systems? Oh, apparently I did. Which one was that? Vimaz? Probably? Yeah, I think it was this one. The other system is Clork over here, which needs some work. I think we'll take Vimaz back if we can. Go ahead and manage the sector here. Take Vimaz. We'll give him that so we don't get that warning again. So yeah, there's a bunch of smaller fleets here, a couple larger fleets popping in on the top, but our fleet should be large enough to take on the majority of it. I think we will take this fleet on first. Got a few more days. The second wave, we're no longer to discern the main body of approaching subspace echoes from the galaxy's background radiation, which can mean only one thing: they have arrived. If the size of the Vanguard is any indication, the main host of these invaders will be massive. Yeah, it will. One thing we should probably do is start building up our fleet, because we're going to be losing ships. We are building dreadnoughts there still. Let's go ahead and do a bunch of battleships. Or in fact, battle cruisers is probably better. Just line a ton of those up. We will line up a bunch of battleship 2s, a few battleship 1s. I did design the battleship 1, didn't I? I didn't. Alright, let's not do the battleship 1s right now. I should design those. We'll just do battleship 2s for now. We got plenty of cruisers. I'm not going to worry about destroyers and corvettes anymore, I don't think. We might build them from time to time, but for now I don't think it's really necessary. Comlink active. As far as Palpatine, we're going to put you on aggressive. We want you to hunt targets once you get to your destination. Why are you going that way? That seems like the wrong way to go. Alright, now those fleets I can't really deal with. Going to the Wua, Sigma Draconis, no Drox. Sigma Draconis. Wua. Don't see that third one. Nodox. Okay. So yeah, those Obidin sovereignty, they're about to have some serious problems. I'm going to help them out as much as I can because I just prefer not to deal with the Scourge, but I don't know if there's going to be a lot that can be done.
Construction complete.
Also, you are not a rally point, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and group those, since those are probably things that I've... Well, are you a fractal ship? You are a fractal ship. We're going to send you to the scout fleet. Okay, maybe I don't like this engagement anymore. Let's run. Because we're not really geared for these guys.
Enemy troops landing.
Excuse me? Enemy troops landing? Rise of the trees. Migrating forests on Soyun Prime have resurfaced. We knew isolated pockets of their kind had survived in several remote areas, but they appear to be dormant. Seems they use this reprieve to replenish their numbers, and they have begun to systematically attack our settlements. Okay. Well, that might have been a mistake. Contrary to what we believe, they clearly possess some form of rudimentary intelligence, and they are out for revenge. That is fair enough. I might have made a mistake. I think my armies are like really far away too. Yeah, they might not make it. It looks like the defense armies should hold though, so that's good. Let's check in on our main fleet.
Course plotted.
It looks like this fleet is warping out. So let's hold here. We might be able to engage without the large fleet coming in. Yep. So if we can take care of these smaller fleets, like, that'll go a long way. But yeah, until we can beat those numbers, especially with ships that aren't designed to fight the Praetorian Scourge, I don't think we'll do too well against the larger fleets. We seem to be winning pretty well against the smaller ones, though, so that's good. We are taking some damage to our battle cruisers, but the battle cruisers tend to hold the line, so they usually get messed up pretty early on. Let's go ahead and make sure we're building more of those. Go ahead and spend all the minerals, why not?
Evading hostile fleet.
Evading hostile fleet, huh? Yeah, they're everywhere.
Situation log updated.
Alright, we did kill one. There are armies here. We should try and get these guys.
System survey complete.
Yeah, we're gonna have some serious problems pretty soon.
Invasion defeated.
Cool, we fended off the tree invasion. Get fucked, trees.
Situation log updated.
Plotted.
Any... Oh, that's not gonna be good. Sorry to say, this fleet's not gonna make it.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, they're gonna get ruined before I can even retreat.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
That's too bad. Leaders gained a level, fleet combat stats, system surveyed. Invasion's over. We're also in battle here. This is good. We're killing a lot of their invasion fleets and stuff, so it's going to prevent their progress from
Situation log updated.
for taking systems, which is the main issue here. If there are a few nasty fleets floating around, I'm sure eventually the Fallen Empires will pick them off. But we need to get rid of the armies and the builders. Those are the real threat. Starbrood, Vanguard, Starbrood, 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 Vanguard, and Starbrood, Starbrood. Alright, so it looks like, for some reason, they left their builders out alone. Which is great, because that means that we can totally exploit that and get in here and destroy their builders before they can do anything nasty. And then I can just let these guys deal with all the bullshit.
Situation log updated.
We're in combat.
Situation log
We've already destroyed all of those. We will come into here. I mean, I guess just warp to the system and they'll seek out all the constructors and infestors. So we should keep some sensors out here. We're going to want to make sure things like this don't show up. We need to get to those infestors. Let's have you go here and put you in evasive. I kind of just want to have sensors and see where the constructors are so that we can target those fleets. What's up, Clems?
Course plotted.
We have a bit of a problem. If you haven't been watching, we ran into another endgame crisis, as you can see. So yeah, I'm over here on the other side of the galaxy, trying to take care of this.
Situation log updated.
It looks like one of the Starbroods is coming back to try and help their infestors and constructors. But hopefully we can take care of this stuff and get out before these guys get over here. What do we got? It looks like there's a unguarded group of infestors over there. If I manage to win...
Course plotted.
System survey complete.
What's up, Kurito?
System survey.
Leader died. We lost a governor. Okay. We should probably get a new one. One of those bookie people. I forgot what the thing is. Looks like we don't have the option. That sucks. We could do the retired fleet officer. We are building a lot of stuff out of this area. We're just gonna have to lose out on a bit of research for a while. Moving to the fall system, warping to Eunuch. If I manage to survive this. I don't know if I'm gonna, honestly.
Plotted.
The problem is I can't really quite get the fleet power to deal with them. Because, I mean, they have very large fleets. But I'm going to do my best.
Course.
It's kind of good timing, honestly, that all this crazy stuff is happening. Because it's going to allow me to start a new campaign with the Synthetic Dawn coming out. Terraforming. We've terraformed some more planets. We may as well colonize them. Let's squash the food. Colonize you. Weak magnetic field. Think. Yeah, we're gonna squash that food as well. This is the one we replaced, so that's fine. We're still surveying stuff and evading a hostile fleet out here. Yeah, once I have a chance to refit my fleet. Right now, I'm just kind of out here trying to do as much damage to their constructors as I can. I'm kind of stuck now, though, unfortunately. If I tried to warp out... Oh, I can warp out this way. Alright, that works. So let's warp out to here. And then here. And I want to get over here and kill these infestors and constructors. If I can take out their constructors and infestors, then they're just a bunch of warbands roaming around killing things, which is fine. I can deal with that. It's just if they get territory, then we're screwed. But yeah, right now I haven't been able to refit my ships at all. So, I mean, like, the turbo lasers are okay. They do 35 armor and a little bit of shield damage, which doesn't matter. But yeah, I have, like, a lot of heavy ion and a lot of ion pulse missiles, which aren't really useful against these guys. Oh, no. That's not good.
Course plotted.
Okay, well, we're going to take some heavy losses here. Got another 20 days until we can warp out. Yeah, the problem with sending parts of my fleets home to upgrade is that my fleet isn't big enough for that, really. Honestly, we're actually holding pretty well, and we don't even have the proper weapons for this. Like, if I had the proper weapons, I could probably take on these larger fleets. I'm still gonna run. I don't want to take more losses than I have to. And we can return pretty quickly with our jump drives. Alright, let's get out of here. Did we lose any ships? We lost 4 extra ships. That's okay. So our fleet's going to show back up at home sometime soon. We are building a lot more, so that's going to be fine. We'll be able to replenish the fleet. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to refit everybody. The, Aberrant and whatnot seem to be bugged out or something. They don't really seem to be doing much. Every once in a while they'll send out a little fleet. But they don't seem to be really trying to attack and expand anymore. I think I might have kind of freaked them out or something when I preemptively hit them. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Let's filter by slot size first, so we don't have to deal with a lot of that junk. We're going to look at what we have best against armor, and I think it's disruptors, if I remember right. Wait, where are my disruptors? Are they not medium? No, they are. Okay. So if we look at a large disruptor that's ignoring 60% of armor, that's pretty good. The ion cannons are obviously shields. The turbo lasers ignore 25% of armor. Not as good. 40% for the level 5s. The concussion missiles actually ignore 80% of armor. But we also have to think about the strike craft that the Scourge have. They'll probably be able to shoot down most of our missiles. So I'm gonna skip on those. I think I'm gonna go almost exclusively disruptors and turbo lasers. Then we'll put turbo lasers in the smaller slots, I guess. I don't know, we'll do one more line up here. Then turbo lasers, we get extra. I think we're going to swap these for interceptors too. I'm not too worried about bombing with our guys. I mostly just want to prevent their strike craft from hitting us. So I like this. I think, yeah, the Scourge uses lots of strike craft. They also have missiles. Yeah. No, I've definitely dealt with the Scourge a lot. It's usually the Scourge that show up in my games. It's not so much the Unbidden. So that's why I'm not entirely sure which way to go with the Unbidden, but the Scourge I'm very familiar with. We could probably swap some of this for Hyper Shields. Do an advanced or a regular shield? Sure. That looks good. So our battleships have been upgraded. Let's look at our battle cruisers. We're going to have to swap all of this stuff out. I'm going to go disruptors again because that is the only thing that really makes sense. I think we'll do these bottom 2 rows heavy turbo lasers. And then we're looking at a little bit of excess energy, so we could probably swap some shields. Maybe this one? No. Again, we're going to have to do... You know what? Screw that. We'll just put armor on. Alright, save that. So our battle cruisers are updated now. Our dreadnoughts... I'm going to leave the... top row torpedo bombers, I think. I think that makes sense. And then again, we're going disruptors. Just replace all of that. And a few turbo lasers. A couple down here. What are we looking at? 135. So, we can swap you. We can maybe do that. No. Not quite. Okay. Well, we'll leave it plus 50. That'll give us like 5% evasion and stuff or something like that. I don't remember. It gives you some stuff. We're going to save that. So our hangar or our carriers are ready. Then we're going to do the Allegiance Dreadnoughts. We need disruptors. I think I'm just going to do that and then... Well, there are more large slots here. Let's fill in those large slots and then we'll do turbo lasers for the smaller stuff. That seems good. Design the Conqueror. I will get to it. I don't remember which one the Conqueror is, but I'm sure I'll get to it. I'm going to redesign pretty much everything. Let's add a big shield. We could probably swap this for armor. No, not quite. Oh well. That works. And then... Do we have escorts in our fleet? I think we do. I think we might want to go for Nebulons. And then we do Vigil backs. Go really heavy point defense for our escorts. That way they protect our major fleet from all the missiles and stuff. The missiles and the strike craft. Oh, you know what? I don't have that yet. I don't think. It's a Battleship 1. It can use a super laser. Let's look. Battleship 1. I've got the Venator and the Conqueror. So I do not see an X slot. Yo, I did not know that this had the X slot. Oh my god. You guys are amazing. I'm so happy that you pointed this out. I didn't know that this was a thing. I assumed that I just needed the Super Star Destroyer to get it. Alright, we're using those. For the rest of it, I kind of wish this could be like hangars, point defense, and a super weapon. But it looks like we'll just do mostly point defense and the super weapons.